What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Park Mazda. Today we're taking a look at our 2019 Range Rover Velar P300 SE R design. This Range Rover Velar P300 is in this awesome gray color, black accents, LED headlights, running lights, and fog lights. Tons of features on the inside, so let's go take a look at what it has to offer. The vehicle is locked, the mirrors are folded in, the handles do go into the door panel there. As you can see, you do have the button here to unlock, and nice and easy tap as with your proximity key. When you unlock, you can have the door handles. The door handles will come out so as you can get in. But on the driver door panel here, you're gonna find this really cool leather design along here for the handle, very premium feeling. You do have the piano black and your soft touch armrest. You have your power windows, power mirrors with your power folding mirrors if you double tap that, your 3-way power memory seat, as well as your power locks there. You also do get the Meridian surround system throughout. You do have 2 speakers on the door, some storage in the door panel. But moving over to the mats, you do have the Range Rover all-weather mats. You have your power driver seat. You're equipped with a nice black leather upholstery with the Alcantara sidings and the white trimming throughout the whole Velar. And you also have that same design from the door panel go all the way across the dash, and you can see how nice and sleek this dash is. But let's get into the Range Rover and see what it has to offer. So now that we're inside the Range Rover, of course you do have your push button start. Right now the dial here for shifting is collapsed, as well as the rear shade is down. So really cool thing, when you start up the Range Rover, you of course have the power memory seats. Everything goes to what you set. The sunshade starts to open, this pops up, everything comes to life, and it just looks really nice. And you kind of in this very premium feel, all soft touch with this nice design here, as you can probably see throughout. Very textured design all the way. So moving over to the left hand side of the steering column, where to start, where you have your electronic parking brake as well as your power lift gate button there. You do get your blind spot monitoring in the corners of the mirrors, so you do have that, which is very nice. And moving over to the steering wheel, you're going to find the very nice steering wheel. You do have a nice chrome accent all the way around the steering wheel here as well. Range Rover badge right in the middle, and you're going to have your big paddle shifters. Very good placement for the paddle shifters on the back of the steering wheel here as well. So you do have that, and you do have the different style design buttons. Never really seen these on a steering wheel before, but they are very nice. So you do have your different options. You have your volume rocker here, skipping and seeking, and then the button is a menu which now changes. It's actually a little screen, so I don't know if you saw that, but you do have the screen here. And so when you're on the home screen, you do have your volume rocker, skipping and seeking, and as soon as we tap the menu button, this pops up, and then now you have a multi-directional pad. So this whole screen here, the whole gauge cluster, is customizable. You can have just the big map, you can have your driver assistance, which is on the left hand side. You can have just the dials. You can change a bunch of different options through the screen, but starting to go through it, you can see your trip here. You can go over to the left, see the different driver assistant options. You have your collision avoidance with your forward alert. You can change the sensitivity, the AEB, blind spot assist, cross traffic monitor. You do have the steering assist here. You do have the steering assist here as well with the lane keep assist settings. So you can go in there. You have the speed limit awareness there as well that you can go through and change. You have the driver condition monitor, and as we scroll to the left here, you can go into the media, change your media through the screen, and then for the vehicle info, you can show all the different vehicle info through here. I love how they spell tire, T-Y-R-E. I know that's spelling in other countries, but you do have the different vehicle settings here also. And then for the display, this is where you can change the display. So we're on the left panel right now, but you can change the right panel. Right now I have it set to the navigation, but you can have it change its trip. But I think the nav looks really good there. You can change the right panel info, the left panel info, as well as you do have the display layout here. So you can go into the display layout, and then you can have it as 2 dials, full map. The full map does also look really nice. So It'll be a full map once this display menu's gone. You can have it just on driver assistance, full map, full driver assistance, full media, but it will of course still show your speed and how fast you're going and stuff like that. I would keep it on this kind of the 3 split how it is right now. But you do have that. You have the R dynamic right in the middle with the digital speedometer, the speed sign, and the RPM gauge, and the map on the right hand side. But on here you're going to find also your answer and hang up voice recognition, as well as you do have your cruise control setting on the right hand side where you can set your cruise. You can have it on or off. You can turn on the lane keep assist on or off. You can have your set the different following distances. You have the heated steering wheel here as well, and then upshift, paddle shifter. Of course, you do your windshield, your automatic windshield wipers, as well as you do get the automatic headlights, automatic high beams, as well as you do have your front and rear fog lights. So when the rear fog lights on, they're actually going to show in a orange, and the front fog lights will show up on the left hand side in green. So I don't know why it's so out of focus, but you're going to have that so you can turn those on or off. But moving on to the second screen, you're going to find your multimedia navigation phone, kind of your entertainment tab here. So on the home screen, you can set up different home screens, different pages here that you can scroll through. But on the home page, you can go into the navigation, media, and phone. With the nav, you do have this nice map. You can see your last places here. You can see your kind of favorites, and you can just have the map on this full screen here. You have the media here, as well as you do have the different source lists, as right now is only Sirius XM and AM and FM radio, but you have your USB and Bluetooth connection there as well. You can connect your phone here also to make phone calls, send text messages, stuff like that. Scrolling over to the right here, you have the different eco data, the different camera controls, so you can see the rear camera there, and then you do have your in-control apps. That is all through Range Rover or Land Rover. You do have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the valet mode, a web browser, live, different your contacts, voice, Bluetooth, 4x4 for off-roading type information with low traction control launch. So you do have those options there as well. And then you also do have the vehicle dimensions. So quickly find out the vehicle dimensions here. So if you want to see the vehicle dimensions to see if it'll fit in your garage, there they are. But coming over back to the home screen here, we can put the Range Rover Velar into reverse. You do have the active guidance lines with the rear parking sensors. You can have the full 360 parking sensors. You can change the different camera modes as well, so you can pick which one you want. Very nice and easy to see through the screen there. You do have your quick function buttons, of course, down here for your multimedia, Bluetooth, all this stuff for the infotainment. But moving down below, you're going to have your second touchscreen, and this one's going to be all the climate control, vehicle settings, heated seats, and steering wheel. So into the climate right now, you have your dual zone climate control. As you sync these, they will change. This one will change to a fan speed, and this one will just change the full climate control. You have your front and rear defrosters, of course, all your classic air directions. But now you can push in for your seats, and then you have a quick seat change. So you can turn on your heated seats or AC seats here by the turn of the dial, push it back out, change your temperature. But then you also do have lots of seat control as well for the heated and cooled seats. So let's say you want your back cooled off, you can turn just the back on the cooled mode, so you can just have the back, or you want the seat as well, you can have the seat. Same with the heat as well, so you can have just the seat heated or the seat and back, so you can really choose which one you want. You can also do the same for the passenger as well. So you do have those different options. You can turn off or on the seats easily by a nice one tap. You do have, and then you can go back and change the fan speed and everything while you're here. You do have the menu here as well, so you can pull it down, you connect your phone. But you do have the different vehicle settings. This is a nice arm reach, so you can change this very quickly without taking your eyes off the road. But you have your different drive modes. So you're going to find your dynamic program, your eco, your comfort program, the grass, gravel, and snow program, the mud ruts program, and the sand program. You have your auto engine off, and then you do have the off-road connection or 4x4 information tab that pops up here when you tap the little mountain button. So you do have those. You have the different settings here where you can change the settings for the screen, what you want to pop up right away. So that is all awesome. You can tap to connect your phone, and then you can also have it show different information with your media here, where you can change your source quickly, but you don't have to reach up. You can kind of do it while you're driving and still have your eyes on the road. You have your volume rocker here as well, a little physical buttons for your front max defrost, as well as the max AC, as well as your traction control, downhill deceleration. And to the dials here, you do have your nice shifting dial to put it into drive, as well as you have your sport. And then when you're you have the 360-degree parking sensor, so you can see that it is alerting us that we are close to that wall. You do get the cup holder under here that is hidden, so you do have that does close up nicely and gives that nice piano black finish. You're going to have your little bit of storage here that you can use for a cup holder, and a cup holder on the right hand side. You do have your center console. I really like how that opens up in two different compartments here also, so you can open them up nice and easily like that. They open quite far, and in here you're going to find your USB connection, as well as a micro SIM and a 12 volt. So you do have those options there as well, which is always very nice. Moving up here, you do have your frameless auto dimming rearview mirror with your 3 universal garage door openers, your tilting and sliding moonroof control with that big panoramic moonroof, as well as the visor or the sunshade that you can close nicely there. I think I went over most of the stuff throughout the Range Rover on the interior, so let's go take a look at the exterior and see what else it has going on. So on the outside of the Range Rover here, you do have your LED running lights, LED headlights. They do look really good. Down here is where your LED fog lights are going to be when they are on. You do have this nice copper coloring to the Range Rover for accent color with the black and the nice gray. Very nice front end. Your front parking sensors up here, your detachable front block heater, nice Range Rover badging, and nice front end to the Range Rover Velar. But coming over to the rim here, you're going to find your 20-inch black alloy on your all-season tires. And you're going to find the aerodynamic badging along the side here as well. And coming to the back of the Range Rover, you are going to get a second set of tires and wheels. They are winter tires, Blizzaks, great tires, nice looking rims and the black rims. And you're going to have that OEM window tint. Very nice sporty design to the Velar here. The tail lights wrap around the back here to the Range Rover, and it does look super good. So you have that with the Velar P100 or P300 SE badging, as well as the Land Rover badge in the back here. You of course get the power lift tailgate, so as that opens up in the back, you're going to find your 40-20-40 split folding of your seats. You also do have nice little hooks in the back here for hanging groceries, whatever you need. You have speakers on the back sides here as well to give you a little bit more of that all around sound, which does sound very good. The sound system is very nice in the back and throughout the Range Rover. You have your rear cargo mat here that is removable, your spare tire down below here. And you actually do have an alloy on your spare, which is pop a tire, you still have nice alloys on and you're still good to go. The Range Rover still looks good. Let's go take a look at the rear seating. You get the rear door panel when the vehicle is locked as well. You just nice easy tap. The handle of course pops out, opens up nice and easily. So I have set the seats, this passenger seat, all the way back. It is very far back, as you can see. It's in the back. It's in the back door panel, but you have tons of legroom in the front there. But you actually still have quite a bit of legroom in the back for having the seat for how far back it is. You're gonna find that same Alcantara with the leather upholstery in the rear here. You do have the rear center armrest, of course, with 2 cup holders. Really cool thing with the back seats here, you do have these buttons here, and what they are for is to recline the seat. So you can recline the seat a little bit, give you a little bit more comfort. You can stop at any point, wherever you find it comfortable. Of course, you can fold down the seat here as well, nice and easily, to have a little bit extra cargo seat. And the seats are very bucketed in the back, which is always a nice feel. Kind of gives you more of a driver or passenger style seating. For the rear, it gives them a little bit more comfortable. You do have that nice leg lip as well, which is very nice for the longer legs. Rear air vents in the back here, as well as heated rear seats for the 2 side passengers. They're both at 3 level setting as well. And the back does just look really, really good. And of course, you have the 2 Meridian speakers on the back door panel here as well, power window controls. The same design on here, soft touch, of course, storage in the door panel. So it has all the features you need. Thank you for watching the quick overview of the 2019 Range Rover Velar P300 SE R Dynamic. If you have more questions about this Range Rover Velar P300, you can visit parkmazda.ca. At that time, you find out all the information about this Range Rover, as well as book this vehicle for a test drive. With a qualified test drive, you get a $25 Visa gift card. We hope to see you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day.